Okay, this is a video presentation of a PRML course project of group number 30. So our problem statement is to build a movie recommendation system based on a user profile, their search or browsing history, or what other people with similar traits would be watching. Okay, basically a movie recommendation system is of two types, a content based and a collaborative filtering based. In content based, we will be going through the user's past queries, viewed movies, browsing history, and then we would suggest a movie based on that. In collaborative filtering, we will be finding users with similar interest, and based on that, we will be recommending. Okay, we have only selected users who have at least rated 50 movies and a movie which has at least been watched by 10 users. The models that we have implemented, will be going through them one by one. The first is a KNN model. In this KNN model, what we will be doing is we'll be finding user similarity matrix, meaning we'll find similar users of a user ID. We'll gather the top 20 ones, and whatever movies that our user has not watched, based on the remaining 20 similar guys, we'll be recommending. In the naive base, uh, this is a content based one in which we will be having a ratings classes of 1 to 5. So for a movie that he has not watched based on naive based probabilities, each class will be having a probability. We will be taking all those movies which had a probability of class 5 or 4, both of them being good. Now the same naive base is also valid for the SVM model that we have deployed. So I'm not going to go through that. In linear regression model, we'll just be using this as extrapolation of movies that he has not watched. Here the predicted rating might go above 5 as well. So as you can see, we'll get some predicted ratings of 3.93, and we'll get the top recommended movies, and then we'll be reporting. A random forest as well. It's a classification model, but here we have also done hyperparameter tuning with parameters as mentioned here, and then we have used a grid search method to get the best fit, and then we have deployed. Interesting fact here was that the random forest and naive based model gave same answers. Finally, our bag of words. It is similar to the KNN model as well, but instead of user similarity, we will be using movie similarity, and making each movie a vector. We will be calculating the distance between each vectors and get the movies which are nearest to that, as you can see here as an example. Okay, the bibliography or content which we have taken reference are mentioned here, and this is our tip. We have also included the midterm report and final report in our page. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to do a live website demonstration on how we are going to get our movies recommended. Let's say in content based we have 5 models, in item based we have 1 model. Let's say I'm selecting model 1, bag of words. As you can see, either you can type the movie you want, or you can select it from the drop down list in which our sample space of movies are present. And let's say you have selected Toy Story and you want to get recommendations. So we have to wait as it is running. We'll be getting our fetchings. Okay, and now that, see, we got our recommendations, like it's a sequel Toy Story 2 or other animated movies like Teenage Turtle. And if you want to further explore the movie, you can just click on it and its corresponding TMDB page will be opening, and then if you want, you can rent it or whatever you want. Now let's say if you want to get the report on this model, you can simply click on the generate report, which you will be getting the corresponding report on how we have generated and our data. Okay, now let's also choose another model, linear regression. In this we'll be using user ID. Let's say I'm putting my user ID 1, or you can put anything like 6, and then you can just get the recommendations. Wait a minute. So yeah, you got our recommendations. You can get into any movie that you want. Yeah, so that's how the website works.
Take care.